And you're wondering, how can God be in this? My prayer is one day you'll look back over your life and you'll say, that stab in the back was the best thing I could ever have gotten. There's some people you may be trying to hold on to that God's trying to get out. See, he's not trying to destroy you, he's trying to move you. But we have been taught that God is there when things are good. But I want you to know that God is good when things are bad. God moves in the good, and God moves in the bad. Because all things work together for good for those who love God and who are called according to his purpose. Please don't think that God is absent because it doesn't look like you want it to look. Because God is still there. There's a word that I love so much. It's providence. Providence. In case you don't know what the word provident means, it means to provide in advance. To provide in advance. When you hear the term providence of God, it means that God is moving and he is working in advance. When you think of the word providence, it is a reminder that nothing catches him by surprise. It means every tragedy in your life might catch you by surprise. But God knew and had a plan before you ever started into your problem. When I think of providence, I think of Abraham and how he had a problem on top of that mountain. He had no sacrifice and thought it was his son he had to give up. But the providence of God already had provision in advance. He is in control, already working far beyond we can ever see. And God has his hand through all of history. And he has his hand in all of our lives. Sometimes things may not make sense, but God is working. One of my favorite stories, as I told you a moment ago, was Esther. And Esther was just a young girl who found herself in a very tragic situation. Her entire nation had been taken into captivity.
rũrĩrĩ wake kana bũrũri wake nĩ wakuĩtwo ũgathiĩ magatuĩka mĩgwate.
Their government is no longer in control.
Thirikari yao rĩu tiyo ĩrauga.
Rather, their synagogue and temple has been burned down.
Nayo thinagogi ona hekaru nĩ ciacinĩtwo.
The walls of the Jerusalem have been destroyed.
Nacio thingo cia Jerusalem nĩ ciamomoretwo.
The city had been burned with fire.
Na itũra rĩgacinwo na mwaki.
And everyone was chained and taken into captivity.
Na o mũndũ makĩohwo macera magĩtwarwo ithamĩrio.
And Esther is a